morning. Today I wanted to show you why my channel is called Country Living with Emily. These are my chickens. They're great. I have 10 hens, and on a really good day I'll get 10 eggs. Most days we get 7 or 8, and that's a lot of eggs. We have blue eggs, green eggs, brown eggs, and I love them. I love my chickens. They're each named, and they're very friendly. They let us pick them up and pet them. And chickens are really easy once they're at this age. We have them in a chicken coop. I let them out every morning, and then they just free range all day. They get bugs, they get roots, they have a blast. We have 7 acres. It's not landscaped yet, but it's naturally beautiful. And they just get to roam around and eat whatever they can find. So I want to show you how we get baby chicks to this stage. At this stage, they're easy. They take care of themselves. They put themselves back in the coop at night to roost. So really, all I need to do for these guys is food and water, and then really close the coop at night. We have a lot of coyotes around here. So let me show you how we get them to this stage. So chicks are really, really cute when you first get them. They're a day or two old. They're just little balls of fur, really cute. You bring them home, and this was our chick box for the first few weeks. Just a Rubbermaid tote, and then we just hook a heat lamp onto it, and that's their home, and that's it. Simple as that. Super easy the first few weeks. And most of these heat lamps come with a clamp. And little chicks from day 1 to day 7, so from day 1 to a week old, they need to be around 95 degrees. They need a lot of heat because their feathers can't keep them warm yet. And their mamas usually do that, but when you buy little chickies at the store or order them, they don't have their mamas to keep them warm. So they need the heat lamp. Then they outgrow this little box. And then I got a big tall box. I don't know if you can see how tall this is. And now my chicks are 6 weeks old. Now they fly out of here no problem. And they're just too big for this box. So now my 4 chicks have graduated into a dog kennel. And I got this dog kennel for $39 at Ross. Pretty cheap, pretty reasonable. And after it's done, we'll keep it and use it for something else. But right now I've tried to give them, we just keep these in the garage right now. But today is their graduation day. They're going outside. And I have been pulling them outside. Just as you can see, I give them half shade and half sun and let them choose if they want to be hot or if they want to be cold. But they do not need a heat lamp anymore. Once it gets to be 75 degrees and they get their feathers, at 6 weeks they're fully feathered. So they don't need a heat lamp as long as it's about 75 degrees. And right now, 80 degrees. And plus they're 6 weeks. Look at all those feathers. They don't need a heat lamp anymore. So this kennel is great. I cut up some sticks and gave them some roosting bars so that they can have a place to sleep at night. And I just give them fresh food and fresh water. And I mean, it's small. It's not like they have a ton of room to move around. But for 4 chicks, it's going to do the job. So let's recap. So 1 to 7 days, they need a heat lamp. They need to be 95 degrees. 2 weeks old, they need to be 90 degrees. 3 weeks old, 85. And then it just goes 5 degrees down each week. And so you can keep them in the garage with the heat lamp. And these girls are ready to go outside. So what I have here is 2 olive eggers, and they lay the most beautiful olive green. It's beautiful. It's like an army green egg. And then I have 2 blue copper marans, and they will lay a dark, dark chocolate brown egg. So I'm really looking forward to adding those colors to my eggs. So these girls are going to go outside, and what you do is you don't want to just throw them in with your big hens, your chickens, because they will peck them, and they're not always friendly to newcomers. So what you do is you introduce them slowly. So I will put this kennel probably outside of the chicken coop today, and then put it inside at night. And for about a week or 2 weeks is probably ideal, I'm going to just have this kennel inside the chicken coop. That way the chickens can get to know each other, but the chicks aren't a threat and the big chickens aren't a threat to the babies. So that's what I'm going to do. And then after that, they will be ready to just let go in the... They probably need at least 2 or 3 more weeks, these guys. They're 6 weeks old today. So I'm going to give them at least 2 more weeks in this crate and then see how they do. See if they're ready to go out with the big chickens. It's definitely warm enough. I'll just have to see how the hens react to these little pullets. So, and I have some pictures of these little girls when they were just a couple days old. This is Henrietta. She is an Easter egger and she lays a blue egg. There's Cookie and Squirrel and Chicha. They just like to roam around all day. There's Sapphire. She's a blue sapphire. Clementine, another Easter egger. They're actually very good pets. And then they give you something. They give you breakfast. They're a great pet to have. Oh, there's a white one over there. It's a true blue whiting, or a true blue whiting. They are a beautiful bird. And she lays a sky blue egg. They're all very friendly. Hi, Cookie. Here I am at the nesting boxes of the chicken coop. Aren't these beautiful? I just love these colored eggs, and they taste so good.